Hello again. Today we'll focus on word stress and vowel reduction. Now, the first problem that we're confronted to in English is the fact that spelling and pronunciation do not correspond. So when we see these words, it would seem that there are more syllables than there really are. For example, in cabbage, there are just 2 syllables. In cotton, there are also 2 syllables. And finally, in the word sentence, there are also 2 syllables. And you can see the stress, the major stress that is illustrated with a big dot, and the non-stress syllables that are illustrated with a small dot. Now, something very important to say is that unlike Spanish, in English, the stress syllables are much louder and longer. Now, let's see how well we do at counting syllables. There are some words, we're going to read them and find out the number of syllables. Easily, willing, identify, ease, focus, cold, analysis, care, carefully, flapped, vaccination, name, cannot, syllable, maintenance, easy, affricate, semi-vowel, palate, and organize. Now let's see, we can see obviously that in the first word there are 3 syllables, easily. The second word, willing, there are 2 syllables as well. The third word is identify, so we can see that there are 4 syllables. The next word, ease, is just 1 syllable, and focus is 2 syllables. Cold consists of just 1 syllable, right? Whereas analysis is made up of 4 syllables. Care, again, is just 1. Carefully has 3 syllables. Flapped has just 1 syllable, right? Vaccination has 4. Name is just 1. Cannot is 2. Syllable is 3. Maintenance is also 3. Easy is 2 syllables. Affricate is 3. Semi-vowel again is 4. Palate is just. The first thing that we need to remember when we talk about word stress in English is that normally when syllables are not stressed, they are normally reduced to the sound e. To further illustrate the phenomenon of vowel reduction, we're going to look at some words that have different spellings. So we have here some words with. A second thing that we need to remember is that unlike Spanish, in English, some words could have major and minor stress. Let's look at some examples. Although there are no general rules for the placement of word stress in English, we can say that in general, if a word has 2 syllables, the stress is more likely to fall on the first syllable. We have some examples here. That is an insult. We have a noun and the stress is on the first. Here are some other examples. Address, address. Suspect, suspect. Conduct, conduct. Contract, contract. We will now see some basic stress patterns with words when we add suffixes. The first one is with ity, right? We have exactly the same pattern with the suffix ation and pay attention. In the case of the suffix ek, we're going to see that the major stress is going to move to the syllable before the suffix. Finally, with the suffix iko, the major stress is always going to fall on the syllable before the suffix again. So historical. The last stress pattern that we need to consider is that in compound nouns. So normally when we have a combination of an adjective plus a noun, the stress is going to be. So we looked at some general patterns in word stress and vowel reduction in English. Thanks a lot for your attention, and I will be seeing you next time.